Hey drummers, Garey Williams is back with another reaction and analysis video. In today's video, we're going to be checking out Scorpions drummer Mikkey Dee. One of my YouTube subscribers requested that I do a reaction and analysis video on him, so we're going to check him out right now. Here we go. Down there. Oh, 4 up, 2 down, maybe. Kind of hard. That little E up here. The hi-hat sound like it too. Nice. That was cool. Triplet thing he's doing and double bass. Just single strokes, I think. That's something I was looking at. Like he's holding stick with something. That's right, left, kick, kick, left, right, kick, kick. Okay, a little buzz roll. Oh, you can't hear the snares too much. Come on. Dry ice in the back. Audience. Participation. What is this? Keeping that buzz roll going, kind of pulsating it. So rock star looking. Tank top, long rock and roll hair. Total rock star setup. Double bass, 2 rats. The right's really flat. Everything's kind of flat. Double china. I figured he wasn't done. He's doing some double strokes there. Right there. Double bass drum is going singles while his hands are going back to triplets. doesn't always catch it. It will always come down. Yeah! Wow, that was very entertaining. Cool stuff going on there. Guy can play. I'm not a big Scorpions fan. It doesn't mean I don't like them. I just didn't like them enough to want to buy any recordings. I would hear them. Not really a metal fan, to be honest with you. And part of that has to do with this person named Emoto who did experiments on water. And when they subjected water to heavy metal music, it looked toxic. It was kind of weird, and how it made me feel wasn't so good. So I tend to listen to music that gives me a nice chill through my soul, if you will, through my spine. So I really did like the solo, though. He's classic hard rock drummer. Double bass is the main focus throughout. Really thick sounding. The drums sounded cool. Just a classic setup. And the snares kind of thick and not a real lot of articulation like they would if it was a higher pitched, tighter, crisper snare. I think the snare is great. I mean, it sounds cool. I'm into some more current players and the guys that really just kind of have multi-styles under their belt. So when they solo, they can kind of shift in and out of different styles and different grooves. And he was able to do that. And I thought he really had the audience. And he did a lot of repetition. It was great arena rock concert solo because he really kept the audience involved. And he brought it way down and stood up almost like he was done, but then he brought on even a little bit more at the end. So these are like the peaks and valleys that are so successful in making the solo an exciting experience. It's not always so much what they do on a pure drumistic level, like do they have burn-in chops. That's not really what's important in the context. When you think of a musical experience you've been to, you might remember a couple of details about specific things, but generally what you walk away from is a feeling about the event. You're just moved emotionally by the whole thing, and you just take away this feeling. I know when I used to go to these arena rock concerts, and on the way home, it was just a buzz because I was just kind of reliving what I just experienced with these great musicians I so admired when I was very young in high school, and I got to see them perform live. And it was just awe-inspiring to see some of my drumming heroes and others that I didn't know about that I was like, wow, this guy can play. So to me, when I'm interested in learning and growing, it's best to try and go into areas musically that I haven't explored. And when I was a younger kid going around my small town, people go, oh, Garrett, you're here, man. Thanks for stopping by if I went over and visited. What would you like to hear? Because they knew I was a drummer and a musician. I say, something you think I've never heard before. I started to discover that when I could get exposed to some brand new music, it would just be very inspirational. And I'm partly saying this for some of you rock drummers that feel like you're in a rut, or any drummer, no matter what the style is, doesn't have to obviously be rock drummer, but where you just don't feel like you're doing anything too new and you're kind of repeating stuff. It's really a diet. In other words, you are what you eat, and you are what you listen to. So if you only listen to certain kind of music, you're only going to have so many nutrients in terms of musical ideas. But if you expand your musical palettes and you begin to study different genres, which is what I really admire, then you really have so much more that you can bring to any one situation. It's like way more nutrients from way more music. So that's kind of my take on it. But I still love these classic drummers. I love how they just deliver what they do, and they do it with passion, and there's big fans for them. So I'm not into bashing, and most of you have known that. And some of you, I'll remove your post if you start making some snide remarks and comments. And the world is rough. We need to be nicer to each other. So my goal is to be as compassionate as possible and as objective as possible when I do these analysis videos, so that we can really be honest with what this person has to offer. There is no greatest drummer on the planet Earth. Sorry to burst your bubble if that's your belief. It's like food. Your favorite food is the best food to you, and your favorite drummer is the one that sounds the best to you, but that's not necessarily going to be the favorite for others. So okay, so there you go. Enough of a rant. I gave you some ideas about what he's doing, and if you're interested in learning more about that, contact me for private lessons. I can show you a lot of these things these drummers are doing. I also have a cool Facebook group that's free that you might want to check out, and I also have some courses for drummers. All of that is in the text box below. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your friends, and I will see you on the next reaction and analysis video. Until then, have a great day. Bye-bye.